your initial response?
My response today is exactly what it was since the governor called me. I remember the governor called me on a Monday, and it's a true story, and the governor said, "Hi." I said, "Oh, hi, Governor." And he said, "In a few minutes, I want you to be one of the first to know. I'm going to be nominating Bruce Harris to the Supreme Court." He said, "Do you know Bruce?" And I said, "Actually, not well. I know who he is, obviously, and I know who most LGBT activists are. I would never have put Bruce in that category." I can't tell you, Max, and everybody here, how emotionally important that nomination is, not just to my community, but to all communities that have been underrepresented in government. And I have no doubt that my brothers and sisters in the Asian American community feel the same way about Phil Kwon. I don't know either, but I look at Bruce Harris's resume, and I see somebody who went to Amherst College, Yale Law School, has significant government experience, is a mayor, worked for a major law firm, and yes, is also, above and beyond all that, the first openly LGBT nominee for the Supreme Court. And I have to tell you, I'm rooting for the guy. And I know that I speak on behalf of my entire organization. You know, I have heard, and I hope, Governor, you'll indulge me in this, people say, are you all being bought off because you are at odds with the governor over marriage equality? And I say that's bunk. You know, the governor and I both turned 50 years old this year, as will the New York Mets. And we grew up at a time...
We're in much better shape than they are, though.
Yeah. You know, Governor, you are looking very metrosexual today.
Thank you, I think.
And so, you know, we grew up at a time where you had people like Tip O'Neill and Ronald Reagan who would fight like cats and dogs over public policy, but never got really personal about it, and could disagree on issues. Look, we all know where the governor stands on marriage equality. We all know where Garden State Equality I stand. We're never going to compromise on that. We're going to fight till our dying breaths. That doesn't mean that you can't work together on other things, like the governor's leadership on school bullying with Valerie Veneri Huddle, Diane Allen, and others, where there was true bipartisan support. That doesn't mean that my community can't thank the governor for this great milestone. With all due respect, we can walk and chew gum at the same time. On a Monday, I can thank our governor and stick to it for what I do consider to be a civil rights milestone, and I still thank the governor. On a Tuesday, I could have a different position from him on marriage equality. On a Wednesday, I can praise the governor for doing great things on school bullying. That's life. That's about getting things done. So I'm really proud of the governor's appointment. I do speak on behalf of others in my organization and movement, and I'm proud to stand with him today on school bullying. And I know the governor has said this in private. He would expect nothing less of me than to continue to battle fairly and in a respectful manner where we disagree. But where we agree, I'm proud to stand with him, and that includes the Bruce Harris nomination.